5.
If you love vintage finds, unique furniture, and a little bit of DIY inspiration, you're going to want to check out Cherry Picker Vintage Upholstery located in downtown DeWitt. Joining me today is owner Diane Grants. Diane, thanks for being here today.
Well, thank you for having us.
Well, yes, and thank you for bringing all of these lovely items with you, which we'll get to in just a minute. But first, I want to talk a little bit about this coming weekend. So for anybody who's never been to your shop before, great opportunity because you're having an open house.
We are. It's a customer appreciation open house,
Yeah.
and it's Saturday, November 1st from 9 to 5. And we're going to have some prizes and refreshments. Well, the prizes are going to be gift certificates for the shop, so we're going to give several of them out.
Okay, so give us a little bit about your background. When did you open Cherry Picker, and why did you decide to do it? Obviously, you have a passion for this.
I do. My background is actually human resources, but when I retired, I had done upholstery part-time on the side, and I thought, oh, one day I was driving through DeWitt and there was a shop opening up, and I thought, oh my gosh, I want to be in DeWitt.
Yeah.
So I opened up on the January 1st of 2020, and as you know, it was shortly after that COVID hit. I stayed really busy.
Yeah.
And during that time, though, I thought, you know, let's bring antiques into the place. I have the room.
Yeah.
And I had some friends that were looking for a place to relocate some of their antiques. So
okay.
We
so
had
you
6
have different
vendors. Right away.
You have different vendors inside the space. You brought some items with you here today, all of them beautiful. So talk a little bit about a few of them, very festive, of course, as we get into the Thanksgiving and Christmas seasons.
Okay. What we have here are what you call primitives, and we do have a lot of primitives in the shop. We try to keep it at that, like butter molds.
Oh, yeah. These
butter molds were, you know, they're something that the farmers would have carved their own pattern into to identify their butter.
I see that.
Yep, we have pantry boxes. These are old boxes that would have stored dry ingredients.
Okay.
This one is
beautiful.
a popular one. This is where you can see that spices would have been on.
That's an antique. Wow.
Yeah, these all are.
Wow.
Your yellowware bowls. These are something else that we have a lot of, and they're highly collectible.
How do you become so well versed in, you know, items like this and what people want, especially people who enjoy antiques?
I learned so much from the vendors that we have. I mean, I've been into antiques almost my whole life, but they're just wonderful. I like to call them my partners because they help me out with so much and very knowledgeable.
That's awesome.
And then people will come in a lot and say, I'm looking for this, and most of the time we find it.
And most of the time you find it. That is so cool to hear. You also teach upholstery classes.
I do.
Obviously that is a passion of yours. So people can get involved in that by visiting the shop?
They can. And we're going to start the classes up again in the middle of November.
Okay.
We already have one. I believe it's scheduled for the 19th, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. So with this customer appreciation open house that you're hosting over the weekend, what do you hope that people take away from visiting your shop, whether they are longtime customers who visit all the time, or maybe somebody new who's watching today?
Well, one thing I'd like to see is some of the younger folks, they don't, you know, appreciate a lot of the antiques, but it's kind of nice to come in and see that you can mix the old and the new.
Yeah.
And the vendors do a great job of that.
Yeah.
You know, helping people understand what things are and what they were, and how you can mix them.
And having something truly unique to your space, right?
Yes, definitely.
That not necessarily anybody else is going to have. So yeah, let's get the information on the screen for everybody because that open house is this Saturday, November 1st from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Cherry Picker is located at 811 6th Avenue in DeWitt. We've got the phone number and the address right there on your screen. Also, be sure to follow along on social media. Visit facebook.com/cherrypicker, and that is cherry spelled like chair, which I think is so cute. Diane, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you.